what they want to do for a living. Curriculum that is steeped in literature. This is not it. This is about corporate workforce training and leading America into a managed economy instead of the free market capitalist enterprise that we are trying so dearly to hang on to. It's led by social elitist reformers, financed by your tax dollars. This came about in 2010, at least as far as the public was concerned. It was initially adopted by 45 states, the smart ones. Alaska, Virginia, Nebraska, and Texas said no thank you. Minnesota is counted as a Common Core state, but you should know that they only adopted the ELA standards, the English Language Arts. They did not adopt the math standards. This little graphic here will give you a little bit of an idea of how Common Core is more than just a set of standards. It's like a puzzle with several different pieces, and we're going to go through all of these. One more time. All right. So who are these reformers? Who are the people that bring us the Common Core? There is a laundry list of people, and it's all of the same individuals and same organizations that have been trying to reform education since the 1960s. I'm just going to hit a few of the highlights today. The NGA, the CCSSO, David Coleman with Achieve, Mark Tucker, Pearson Education, the Gates Foundation, Jeb Bush, ACT, and the College Board. Looking at this list, the first thing that stands out to us is that these are the people calling the shots, and none of them are educators. Not a one. Not one of these people has taught in a classroom ever in their life. Notice they are bipartisan. You've got a good mix of Republican and Democrat in this mix. This infographic gives you an idea as to how these players fit into the Common Core. You've got the federal government, United States Department of Education, and the Gates Foundation working with these groups for the standards. Here is everybody who plays into the assessments, the curriculum itself, professional development, and data collection. We'll go through each one of these. Oh, don't have the sound on the video. That's okay. This is Jim Sturgios from the Pioneer Institute. And this is a clip from a movie that you can watch on your own time from home. It's called Building the Machine. Building the Machine is a documentary about Common Core that was just released this past spring. And you can watch it for free at www.commoncoremovie.com. www.commoncoremovie.com. And this is the clip where Jim Sturgios goes on about who the major players are with regard to Common Core, like Chester Finn from the Fordham Institute, Mark Tucker from America's Choice, and he just sort of calls these people out by name and identifies that it seems everybody who likes Common Core has received money to like it. Bill Gates has put a lot of money into this initiative, and so anyone out there that's putting out public information promoting the Common Core has clearly received money from Gates. If you want to see who was paid, you can look that up too. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation offers their database online. The public can go in there and look. Just get on your internet search engine and type Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation awarded grants. You go into their awarded grants database, you can type in the words Common Core in the search box. And it will pull up everybody that has received money for this initiative. Or you can search for them by name. So if you're specifically looking for how much money Fordham Institute got, you can type in Fordham. If you want to know how much Jeb Bush's group got, you can put that in there, so on and so forth. Has anyone here heard of Mark Tucker? I'll be honest, I didn't know who this man was until I got into this mess too. He's been around for a really long time. Mark Tucker has always been a champion of central planning and education and the implementation of national standards, which has never sat well with the people of America. When Clinton took office in the 1990s, in 1992, Mark Tucker sent a letter to Hillary. It's known as the Dear Hillary letter. You can look that up and read the letter for yourself too. If you go to Eagle News, EAG News, search for the Dear Hillary letter. You can read the entire letter yourself. He sent this letter to Hillary outlining his plan to remold the entire American system into a seamless web that literally extends from the cradle to the grave, the same system for everyone, coordinated by a system of labor market boards at the local, state, and federal levels, where curriculum and job matching will be handled by counselors accessing a computer-based program. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Common Core. This is exactly what we have. He got his wish. It's very much like the German model. If you get online and read about the German model of education, what we're dealing with right now and where we're heading is almost identical. Then you've got the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now, Bill Gates started funding this initiative as far back as 2007. Right now, he's up to $250 million, and that number continues to grow. Some of the people who receive Gates money include Scholastic, Khan Academy, the United States Chamber of Commerce, the largest lobby group in the nation, both of the teachers' unions, the National Education Association and the American Federation of Teachers, both got about 4 million. So you can go here and read all about it. Why would Gates insert himself in K-12 education? He's not a teacher, never has been. He's a software guru.
That's the reason.
Part of it. Did you know that he's a college dropout? Huh? He dropped out of college his sophomore year. Now he's telling my kid how to get through college. Well, there's two reasons that we can find that Bill Gates would insert himself here. The first one has to do with profit. Now, mind you, all of these organizations do this through their quote-unquote non-profits, but that doesn't mean they're not making a profit. We all know how that goes. Right? Bill Gates sees this as a market opportunity. K-12 education in the United States right now is worth over $2 trillion. So a lot of private corporations are lining up now to stake their claim and make a profit in this industry. But the other interesting thing is that Bill Gates, via Microsoft, signed a non-government organization agreement, an NGO cooperative agreement with UNESCO. Does everyone know who UNESCO is? The United Nations. This is the United Nations education arm. It's the New World Order. He signed a cooperative agreement to promote, to fund, to create, develop global education standards. Not just education standards for America, but global standards. The other interesting thing in that agreement is that one of the purposes for this is for social change. Yet another person who wants to remold America, fundamentally transform America. He signed that agreement in 2004, and he states, quote, Microsoft supports the objectives of UNESCO. Next slide, please. Now this video, do we have sound yet or no?
I hope so.
Let's try. If not, I'll tell you what he says. Let's try this. What Bill Gates is saying here is that we'll never really know if Common Core works until the curriculum and the tests line up to the standards. That's a mouthful.
Aligned to the Common Core.
Here we go.
When the tests are aligned to the common standards, the curriculum will line up as well. And it will unleash a powerful market of people providing services for better teaching. For the first time, there'll be a large uniform base of customers looking at using products that can help every kid learn and every teacher get better.
Isn't that funny? First of all, I thought Common Core was just a set of standards. Who said anything about curriculum and tests? Second thing is, this is going to unleash a powerful market force in the service of better teaching. Well, we all know what the powerful market force is all about, but who said teaching was the problem? I have yet to see one research study that shows that the ill that is plaguing American education has anything to do with our teachers. It has everything to do with poverty and government interference. It's not about bad teachers. Next slide, please. So what do we know about UNESCO? Well, another thing I'll tell you about UNESCO is that good old George W. Bush signed us back up with UNESCO in 2003, the year before Gates signed his agreement. This is just another example of how this is a bipartisan opposition. So you can thank George W.